VCU baseball continues its winning ways, improving to 16-3 on the season after a weekend sweep during the PK5 Classic.
We started went into our spring break with 5 games on the road, 3 at UNC Wilmington, and then over to Charlotte, and then finished up at Virginia Tech. And we played well. We won a very tough series, 2 out of 3 down at UNC Wilmington, which is a very difficult place to play. Lost a close one at UNC Charlotte, maybe gave one up there, but then won in a wild one the next day at Virginia Tech, 21-14. And that was followed up by us being able to get back here for the PK5 Classic, where we played Lafayette, Buffalo, and Rutgers. We're able to come away with 3 one-run wins in that tournament behind some great pitching performances.
Solid pitching always produces wins, and Heath Dwyer has been lighting up opposing batters.
Heath is starting to get into his stride a little bit. Obviously, he's been our Friday night starter now for the last 2 years. And this past weekend against Buffalo, he was as good as I've ever seen him. Went 9 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 15. He was just absolutely dominant, so hopefully he can keep that going.
The Rams have won in a variety of ways this season, including a walk-off single by senior Landon Prentice to cap off a comeback victory over Rutgers.
You know, Landon is a guy who didn't get a lot of opportunity for us early on in the year. Didn't have many at-bats through the first 10, 12 games, but James Bunn, our starting left fielder, had gone down with some leg injuries, and Landon, who comes to the ballpark every day, prepares himself, keeps himself in great shape, goes about his work, and he was ready to jump in and hit over 350 last week for our team, and then obviously had that huge at-bat at the end of the Rutgers game to allow for us to get that walk-off win. And Landon kind of has a knack for those type of ABs throughout his career here.
The Rams will dive into A-10 play this weekend with a home series versus St. Bonaventure.
Well, we start our A-10 conference slate, and that's St. Bonaventure, who we haven't played yet in the Atlantic 10. They come into the ballpark here this weekend. They have a mature club, a team who's coming off some pretty good wins at Ohio University this past week. So that's going to be a great challenge for us. And then midweek, obviously, this week we also are heading down to East Carolina.